Hello and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. Last time we got a new party member, completed the Dragon Temple, got the Spear Dracodius, a divine relic, and we also sorted the problem of the melancholized dragon god Eht and renamed this village to Eht Ria. Now, it is time for us to speak to an awful lot of people. Well, mostly the ones here. And actually, mostly you. Hello.
Not finished yet?
Have you brought me a polar stone by any chance? It took some effort.
Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, you found at least one of my stones. Now I can make a doll for my grandchild. You saved me. No, you saved my grandchild's life. The rumors were true then. You really do have a good heart. Take a little extra of my thanks. I found you all three.
Mission accomplished.
I delivered the polar stones I could find to the requester. She thanked me and gave me a reward. Passionate raps plus some money. Cool. Wonderful. All three of the stones are safely back in my grasp. Words cannot express my gratitude, my boy, but hopefully this reward can. Sumptuous Magla feast and divine elixir. Here, from me, my son and his wife, we all want you to have this. Wait, I thought the whole reason you had us gather these was because you couldn't tell your family you dropped them. Yes, at first, I intended to hide my mistakes, but after I sent you off, I gave it some more thought. The stones are guiding tools for us fisher folk, and we might find the right path. Could I really pass them to my grandchild under such deception?
I feel fine.
Oh, they were shocked to be sure, but in the end, all of them, even my grandchild, simply laughed and forgave me. When I told them about you, they were all moved you would go so far for a complete stranger.
Thank you, dearie.
This isn't much, but we'll all be supporting your bid for that throne of yours. Seems like we ended up getting quite a lot out of this, huh, Graham? Nice.
Thank you, dearie.
Thanks to you, my grandchild will be able to go out to fish. I don't know where your journey will take you, but my family and I, we all hope you and your companions find happiness. Even through her mask, I can tell the old woman is smiling. Okay, cool. Well, now we've done that, I think we're going to start speaking to people. I'm going to deliberately not speak to Eupha yet, and we'll circle back round to her at the end. Actually, you know what would make that even better? I'm not even going to start up here. I am going to start on the beach. Why am I starting on the beach? Because if I start on the beach and come back, then we're going to end up right next to her for the end. Wonderful. So let's start with you.
Hey, mister.
Hey, that big boat of yours, what's its name? A gauntlet runner? Awesome. I want one when I'm older. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
You know, I've seen that gauntlet runner of yours disappear on occasion. What magic can do that? And if it can disappear and reappear somewhere else, why bother crossing the sea? Great question. Hello.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks to you, I can start fishing, or we can start fishing again. Gotta make sure my nets are in good shape. When you're fighting nature, it can feel hopeless. But I just remember how our ancestors persevered and passed down their wisdom. We're not savage beasts who leave the weak to die. When there's a crisis, we all have to support each other to get through it. Okay. Hello.
If I may.
Your group contains many people from different tribes, yes? I'm impressed you're all able to work together. And yes, you count a famous songstress amongst you, but truly you're all just as colourful and unique as she. It's lovely. Okay. We're gonna go over here next. I guess this is where we're gonna sell our stuff. Hello.
Welcome.
Thanks to you, the island can start fishing again. Nowadays I'm selling fish too, not just meat. Oh, that's great to know. I've started selling fish here, but don't worry, my meats aren't going anywhere. I'm just expanding my selections. I'm going to sell you all this for 155 reeve. Okay, we're actually extremely rich. So you sell the limp goldfish and monster bones. We don't have any. No, give me 5 monster bones. And give me a couple of those. And one of those. God, I am bad habits. I have money and I'm like, ooh, I can spend it. Not like, oh, maybe I should think about what to spend it on so I don't waste it. No, just spend it.
Yeah?
I thought we were powerless, but now generations of priestesses have proven that false. The priestess of the past, such as Lady Eupha's mother, never gave up fighting, and neither has Eupha herself. And so I now believe there are still things within our power to do. Okay. Cool. Get onto this and speed along. I don't think there's going to be too much out here. Let's start with this person.
Oi!
Never expected anyone to change us islanders' outlook on life, but I'm grateful you did. Looking out at the ocean like this brings back old memories. I dreamt of telling everyone in the outside world how beautiful life is here in the island. I wonder if it's too late. Could I still realise that dream? Oh, fairies. Hello.
Oh, wow.
Huh? Oh, hey, Miss Fairy over there with the man-child. Never seen you in these parts before, but it's nice to see more fairies in the area. Agreed. Guess the magla flow is getting back to normal again, and I get a totally different feeling from the priestess than I was getting before. Well, isn't that just swell? Those two look like they're getting along great. A fairy getting along with a person, doesn't that ring any bells? I don't know, should it? I can hardly remember yesterday. No, not yesterday, a long time ago. Whatever, thinking makes me tired. Shall we keep moving? Just like that, they were gone. Oh, they're... No, never mind. I was thinking, oh, maybe it's some deeper lore thing. No, they're literally referencing SMT3. They do this a lot. Probably, I would say almost definitely the most popular SMT game. And they refer to it constantly. I'm fairly certain that's what they're talking about there.
Yes.
I don't think it's in any way related to the lore. Unless the reveal is that actually this is the... They could go absolutely crazy, where they have kind of hinted that occasionally Persona exists before the apocalyptic events of SMT. Like, in some versions, they've kind of half-hinted, like, not completely connected. They're obviously separate universes, even between the individual games, but, like, the themes and things suggesting, like, it's an alternative route the world could have gone kind of thing. I'm wondering whether, for metaphor, they're effectively going, well, this is just what happens after the end of SMT. This is the next step. Like, in their alternative, not quite one connected universe thing. Although that is also Soul Hackers. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it's probably maddening to try and work it out. I would much prefer this to be separate.
Now then.
You know, I get my stock from a secret spring behind us. Keep that under your hat. Yeah, okay, we already know. These are limited, and I have money now, so I'll buy them. I don't need any more water. I have, like, way too much. I overspent. The island mural. Okay. So this now quite clearly shows the priestess gaining the spear from the dragon god. Looks like a religious painting of the island.
Hey.
This must be the dragon god at the center of the mural, and below it is the priestess in the lance surrounded by all kinds of people. The dragon god was supposed to be attacking them, but was it really the opposite, huh? The people are actually being protected by the dragon god's power. Isn't it interesting how you can see these drawings in a new light once you know the context? Perhaps the same could be said for religion in general. Uh-huh. That was strange. The mural I've seen all my life now seems like an entirely different work. As though it's a story of hope. I heard you fought with the dragon god, even if it was possessed by a human. What a tragedy that things came to such an end. If I might ask, was this your first time fighting a dragon? It wasn't. I fought one before.
Honestly.
No, the dragon god wasn't our first encounter with a dragon. Truly. For someone outside our faith to not only encounter but survive a fight with multiple dragons, perhaps the cogs of fate are guiding you down a rare path. The destiny of a dragon slayer. Our island is not the only place with legends of dragons. Seek them out and face your fate with eyes wide open. Slaying dragons may be my destiny? Alright.
Here.
Yeah, okay. That's just the same dialogue. Okay, along here. Working out how I want to handle this. What is that on next to you?
That's the way.
What's this?
Hello there.
Oh, hi there. Actually, do you have a moment to talk? I think you'll find it to your benefit. My benefit?
Yes.
Yes, it's about my staff. It's a divine relic which has been passed down through generations of chiefs, though to describe its power is a challenge. You met fortune tellers who predict the weather in other cities, haven't you? They are descended from a priestly lineage, and I share the same power. In addition, if I use the staff to pray, I'm not yet certain, but I believe I could clear up stormy weather, once a day that is.
What?
Clear up stormy weather? Would that extend to making places that are way too hot cooler? That's right. Although again, I've not tested this power extensively. That's why I'd like to use it to aid you if it can. Let us push its limits together. That's tremendous power. Well, I haven't spent my days training in the service of the gods for nothing. It is, however, extremely taxing, so I would hope that you will compensate me accordingly. I'm not certain how it will work, but I won't require payment for this first time. Next time I'd like an almighty golden stew or 20 marble bluefin tunas. You can also check Edeni to change the dungeons in inclement weather to sunny for 3 days. You can only change the weather for one location at a time. If weather looks bad at a dungeon you want to visit, ask Edeni for help before setting out. Note you will gain more experience in battles fought during inclement weather. There are downsides as well, such as turn icons no longer decreasing by half even when attacking an enemy's weakness. Almighty golden stew is Eupha's specialty dish. Oh, I'm gonna miss her cooking, huh? Well, we could probably get a lot more of our travels with power like his on our side.
What will you do?
And shall we try it out now? Maybe later.
Sorry.
Apologies, I was too hasty. But if there does come a time when you'd find my power useful, speak with me again. You shall have my aid if you ask it of me. Okay, memorandum. Oh, we have more memorandums I didn't do. The head of a family village, The head of a family, a village leader, is going only by his given name, as he has no surname. He was deeply conflicted when his sister, the priestess Eupha, decided to become a sacrifice for the dragon god, a ritual long held on the island. After the disaster at the dragon temple passed, he accepted their faith's true teachings, and rejoiced in his sister's newfound purpose in life. Using the power of the divine relic scepter passed down through generations of village chiefs, he is able to clear particular kinds of rough weather for a short period of time. Since the deaths of his parents, including the previous village chief, he has taken over the guardianship of his younger sister Eupha, who he cares and worries for. His favourite food is the stew that she makes. Okay, cool. We got more people's stuff that we haven't read. Is that maybe Eupha? On Eupha. After meeting Graham and the party, she figured out the legend of the priestesses and the relationship to the dragon god had been passed down inaccurately over the past few hundred years, and that the true meaning involved dedicating her life to oppose threats. Due to her upbringing, she is not well versed in worldly matters that are common knowledge in the mainland, such as sanctism or the royal family. But because of this, she is sometimes able to make statements that speak to the truth behind an issue. Okay. Culture. What have we got in here? Dragon god Eht. The deity taking the form of a dragon, object of the Mustari faith of Virga Island. As anticipated, it resembled the great and terrible creatures known as dragons. However, it succumbed to melancholia after being possessed by a large human and was spiritually cut off from the priestess. After a pitched battle, the human was vanquished and the dragon god returned to normal, revealing a hidden truth regarding the priestess and her traditional role. The true purpose of the priestess was not to offer her life in sacrifice, but in battle alongside the dragon, fighting to drive back disaster. Over the years, this truth was distorted and ultimately lost. Magic. What have we got in here? The true power of Dracodius. The divine lance enshrined in the dragon temple, capable of drawing on the dragon god Eht's power by Eupha's will. It was also discovered that the lance had the singularly unique property of being able to nullify certain types of magic, including the protections of royal magic. In other words, the spear could take the life of any candidate no matter their standing. And then history. Where are we here? Eht Ria. The new name of the previously unnamed village on Virga Island, granted by Edeni. The name means capital of the dragon god Eht and represents Edeni's hope that the village will eventually blossom into a city where people from all walks of life gather. Okay, cool. Let's head down. Well, I'm just thinking about where I'm going. Let's go this way first. Okay. So, hello. Everyone on the island seems much happier. Is that because of your power, mister? Thanks for beating the monster. I feel way safer now. Okay. So this isn't a sacrifice anymore, obviously.
Here.
There's a bed with a priestess lying on it. The people around her are clearly distraught, like they're in tears. At first glance, it seems like an image of someone who sacrificed herself, but its true meaning turned out to be the opposite. The priestess wasn't sacrificed, she fought for them and died valiantly in battle, and her people are mourning her. Isn't it interesting how changing the context can put things in a completely different light? Maybe it's just the nature of religion. Why have you said that multiple times, Gallica? Are you about to change the context of the story to put things in a different light? Interest. I'm wondering where they're going with this.
Oh.
So you saved the priestess, did you? I've been listening to all kinds of stories from the people here on the island. Seems the Sanctus have been hiding some big secrets. In the end, I'm a Sanctus crier. If I want to keep my head on, I'd be wise to keep my mouth shut. In any case, I'm rooting for you all. What you've done here is going to go a long way in improving my starry relations.
Well, that would help quite a bit. Oh, very nice.
Our island is now called Eht Ria. The name has such a nice ring to it. From this day forward, we'll defend the name of Eht Ria with all that we are.
Well, that would help quite a bit.
Hello. So much trouble on this island, but it's the only thing I could do. But the only thing I could do was stand and watch. It's horrible, but it's the truth. And for that, I deserve punishment. Maybe I'll have time to cool my head and think if I'm inside a cell.
Come to think of it.
I sure panicked when you got captured. It's kind of funny story now, though. Remember the time we got arrested and nearly executed? Haha. I hope the island becomes so accepting of other tribes so there will come a day that they no longer need this. Okay, nothing over here. This definitely looks like it opens, right? Like, that still looks like a door to me. In fact, the path still leads to it. So weird. Okay, anyway. Head up this way. And now we'll have a look at the, like, shopping bit. For all the things we couldn't afford previously. It's good to see you again, outsider boy. Can I interest you in any Hero's Leaf of Light seeds? No.
Till next time, mate.
I mean, it uses time to do that, and I never use them anyway.
That's the way, innit?
So the chief has made the right decision. Did you see how Lady Eupha and our allies fought? Oh, I did. Those divine forms of theirs were so entrancing, and they used no Sanctus igniters. That's true magic. Okay. Hello.
What'll it be?
Welcome. Any interest in these materials I hunted myself? What have you got? You have some new talismans. Which cost 100,000 each. What? That's crazy. That is actually crazy. Also, in case you hadn't realized, and it's obvious because it's the next level is called Persona Master, I think it is. These types at the end are the types of Persona, I think. Yeah, I think they're all types of Persona. So, yeah. Anyway. It's not that relevant to anything else. Do I need multiple giant's ribs? I get the feeling I need 2. I was going to buy another Geldust just in case. I know they're expensive, but
Hey, mister.
just give us enough.
Oh, it's you.
No, okay, I don't have enough wisdom for that one. I keep saying, hey, mister. I think it's someone in the middle there. Anyway.
Thanks.
I'm truly glad you came to our island. With this victory, you're sure to be welcomed and accepted here. And from now on, if I have an opinion, I will not hesitate to give it voice. Prayer and hope alone accomplish nothing. That'll be my motto from now on.
Hey, mister.
Hello.
What's up?
Are you staying on the island for a while? Does that mean you're eating at the Golden Deer? What I know of you outsiders, it's rare to find other tribes who are open to our cuisine. If you've truly enjoyed our cooking, then I'm glad to hear it. Okay. So now we're going to head up here, and we're going to loop around the top. So that's tolerance up there, which we don't need to do just now. Allow me to apologize for my rudeness. I really thought our lives would never be normal again. You know, I saw a crystal in the sky earlier. Hehe. It's been so long since I've talked freely like this. Crystal in the sky?
Oh, very nice.
Huh. Interesting. Seems disconnected. A crystal in the sky, huh?
So that's what it's come to.
The chief was correct about you. I was foolish to doubt his judgment. Forgive me. I thought that when you failed, he would realize the error of his ways. Doing nothing myself, I simply wished for others' failure. Truly, it was shameful behavior. As part of my atonement, please accept this. Truly, I must apologize. Thank you. Okay.
Let's not.
Can't go in there. Nothing over here. Nothing around here. That's fine. Drop down. We'll keep working our way along. Alright, this one?
Hmm.
Aren't people afraid of... Oh, yeah, we've already had that one.
Got a moment?
Yeah. Okay, and then the last one had someone in it. That's just someone sleeping. And then this one. You can hear hushed voices coming from inside the house. We only clung to the sacrificial rite out of desperation. We're about to become parents after all. I feel guilty about bringing our child into this world. It's as though I failed as a mother before I even became one. Nevertheless, I'm glad we didn't pass on our shameful past to this child's generation.
All very nice.
I'm glad of that too. Our child will live in a new age, so let's raise her well. And then this one? That's my house, you know. Sorry, but could you please not go in there? It's a downright dreadful mess, and I'm too embarrassed to let anyone see it.
You have my thanks.
I'm glad the island is safe again. That couple will be relieved as well. Couple? The couple who live in the house next door. They're expecting a child soon. The island was in turmoil, and then there was Lady Eupha. A troubling time for a child to be born into. But they no longer need to worry about that thanks to you. We are very grateful. Okay. There's nothing down there, I think, on the actual bridge, which is great for us. Let's head in here to the weaponry shop. Not that we're buying anything immediately, but I just want to see if anyone's got any new dialogue.
What have we got here?
See all these weapons? I forged them myself. Yeah. Okay, so nothing new here. Let's see what these are. Field glaive. Okay. Dusk fly staff. Increased damage against undead type monsters. Mossy weapon. Expert's crossbow. I didn't even see what that one was, but it was grey. Ooh, fire bloom's signal. Increased fire attack strength. I think we already have one actually. Chimera armor, which I'm definitely sure we have. Another one. Spiked vest. These definitely look like they're meant to be head items, but they appear to be high defense ones. That's another spiked vest and another chimera armor. Okay. We probably have some armor to sell if we need to. We can probably make some money off of that. Because we are almost certainly not going to need all of that equipped, even if we equip every party member. Which we are going to, but like we don't use that much heavy armor. Hello.
I beg your pardon.
Buy. What have we got? Spirit dust. I do need quite a lot of that. Revival medicine will go back up to 20. Just restocking basically here. I didn't need to buy that. Oh no, I did. Yeah, sorry, I thought I was buying a thread because I saw it at the bottom. Matter break hammers. I don't think I need any of them because I don't use them. This, I'm going to buy up to 10. I think 10 of these is very useful. It is 32,000, but I think it's incredibly useful to have that type of heal. That was very useful in certain fights that we had. Right. Down here. Double check there's nobody on the bridge, which there isn't. Okay. Hello.
Beg your pardon.
Who would have thought an outsider would be the one to teach us about the original legend of the Dragon God? Yes, there are some things you can't see without stepping outside of what you know. Maybe this is a reminder to expand our horizons sometimes. Though, I thought our craft was fated to die out. But I wonder if our skills would be useful outside the island. Okay. Things have changed a great deal for us, yet the stone faces remain the same. Even though the chief dropped out of the tournament, we should have trusted his decision to join it.
It was all in vain.
I hadn't considered his angle. Instead, I dismissed it as a hopeless endeavour. In trying to escape our own woes, we put Lady Eupha and our chief through no shortage of suffering. I can see what a fool I've been, and in the end I defied our teachings. If there ever was a time to change, it's now. We need to stop closing ourselves off to the world. The tournament brought new hope with it. The elder boys' faces appeared on the rock. Indeed, we've always resented this country we're supposedly a part of, but he became its king. People seem to have had a change of heart. Wonderful. Oh, hello. I need to see the face.
Well now, what are we on about?
Hey,
Okay, then we immediately leave it.
let's...
But we did get some mag. Nice. Okay. Over here, let's hop into this one. Hello. I've been turning to ale too often in recent days. If I've been indecent, I owe you an apology. I wanted to forget this calamity, to forget we're part of the country. But thanks to you all, I realised I was wrong on both counts. You'll have my support for saving our island. Okay, hello. I'm seeing less and less rowdy drinkers these days. Not as many folks are using ale to escape the island's misfortunes. They must have finally realised the shame in their conduct. Young man, it's all thanks to you and Lady Eupha. Then again, some get so comfortable they start to drink in excess, so we'll always have this nuisance. Okay, cool. And now we'll continue our way along here. North Stroll. And we're back where we started. So, next place. You want me to go to some island? That's fine. Hello.
Hey, mister.
Hi, mister. You saved our island, right? Mom said it's nice to give people things when you want to say thank you, so here I found it at the well. A gold beetle. Okay, I'm going to go play now. Thanks, Mr. Elder. Bye-bye. Hey, found a golden beetle in the well. That's cool.
Hiya.
The way things used to be around here, it was peaceful. I never knew what people were thinking, and I didn't need to. But when you came, and suddenly it's all different. But then you came, and suddenly it's all different. Suppose people are saying what they were holding in. It's oozing out like pus from a sore. Meeting new people can really change your world, eh? I always thought I'd live on this island forever. Never questioned it. Okay.
That's how you want to play it.
No one around here. Hello.
Uh-huh.
The bottom of my heart, you are my deepest thanks. You have saved Lady Eupha on this island. May not need it any longer, but please, know you are always welcome here. And I hope you will visit again. You are Eht Ria's heroes.
Just lovely.
Oh, another one. Hello.
Thank you.
You saved our island. You're much more than what the rumours implied. Rumours? Yeah, I talked to a lot of travellers, and let me tell you, I thought that made me the expert on the outside world. I'll admit I expected you lot to be a bunch of lowlifes. Thought you only wanted the divine relic, but you're not like that, and you know what? Till now I never even liked this nation. If someone like you became king, well then, I'd reevaluate a lot of things.
Just lovely.
Okay, into the Rooster Inn. Hulkenberg?
Say,
There's something I'd like to talk to you about, though I'm hesitant to speak candidly of today's nights out here in town. What I have to say is not for the public ear. It is, suffice to say, a complicated matter when we next set to the road. Okay, fair enough. I thought we had already done that, but I guess we haven't. Okay. Or she's got more. Hello.
it's all right.
Don't worry, the tides will change. We'll arrive in Altabury all the same.
Well,
So, there's something I'd like to ask of you. You see, I'm not quite accustomed to life outside the island yet. So to avoid any blunders in our forthcoming travels, I'd like to learn about the world ahead of me. So I was wondering if you could tell me more about the other towns. Even just a bit would suffice. Sure.
I'm quite grateful.
Thank you very much. Let us talk as we stroll the beach. I talked to Eupha about the busiest, most bustling street in Grand Trad, Sunlumio Street.
Wow,
Wow,
it's nothing like Eht Ria. Incredible.
it was also voiced.
Oh wait, do people in Grand Trad have big families?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
If it's called Sunlumio Street, then all its residents are of the Sunlumio, are they not? On the island, places are named after the people who live there, so... maybe that's not how it works there? I'm sorry, I must come across so strangely.
Eupha?
Brother, I'm learning about the outside world from him. If I remain naive about it, I will only be a burden.
Does living beyond our borders make you anxious, Eupha?
A little. But I shouldn't be, no? This was my own decision.
It's natural to feel nervous.
It's natural to feel anxious about new things.
Precisely, yes. The first time I left the island, I was so nervous my knees shook.
Really? Is that true, brother?
No one steps out into the unknown without some trepidation in their heart. That said, people only fear what they don't know because they don't fully understand themselves. I believe this is your time, sister. You've heard of the trials of Malnever, have you not? It is an island where a peculiar monster lives. raised in stagnant magma. The monster reflects the anxiety of those who challenge it, and it provides those who overcome it with proof of their victory. I am one such victor, and I gained a great deal from it. I think you could stand to benefit as well, Eupha. You would count your new friends as reliable warriors, correct? Perhaps you might tempt them with the discarded treasures and armaments of our ancestors there. It will challenge you, to be sure, but you'll walk away better for it. Before you leave, consider testing your strength.
But what if it proves too challenging?
Let's do our best together.
We'll do it together, Eupha.
The weather on the island is unpredictable at best. We won't know how dangerous it will be.
I would never send my precious sister off without regard for her safety. I have some idea of how to handle the weather. Won't you put your faith in your new friend and me? Your focus must be solely on the trial.
I understand. If this proof you speak of will give me the power to step boldly into my future, then I will want for nothing else.
That's the spirit. If you do decide to go, pay me a visit before heading out. I would see you all off safely.
This one's important.
The Trial of Malnova. This is, again, a 6.5 rank one. I need to complete the trial in the deepest part of the land of ceremony for Eupha. The informant at the Golden Deer Hearth on Virga Island should know more about the monsters there.
Yes,
Oh.
that's the place. You know, I wouldn't mind visiting if we've the time.
That's interesting.
This place.
Yeah,
Here's
that's
where we are now.
that's definitely an odd one. That's definitely how we get this as well. So we have to do it.
And
We have to
right
do it
there is
anyway,
a lab.
but that's more days we need to add to our things that we need to do per day. Okay.
All rather mysterious, isn't it? But knowing you'll be at my side, I admit, I do find my courage. A trial awaits. Please, lend me your strength.
Hey, hasn't that island been abandoned for quite some time? I hope the magla isn't too strong. But you'd better be prepared for the worst, okay?
Okay. Yeah, and obviously you're meant to use your free Edeni thing to then give you the weather sorting on that one. Got it? Okay, we've now been everywhere. I'm going to go back to the Gauntlet Runner. Where there may be more people to speak to. I doubt it, though. Oh, there is Nuras. I want this runner to be such a marvel that even old Luis has to pick his jaw up off the floor. And that's when I'll know I've truly made it. I'll polish and refine every last nut and bolt until everyone can see her for the radiant belle she is. By the whole kingdom will fall in love with her. Yeah, I think we've had that one before, potentially, but that's okay. Or something of that nature before.
Well,
Mushroom? Yeah, so that's 100 XP, otherwise known as almost nothing, but it is free, I guess. Ant tree gets us literally free ingredients. Okay. That's fine. I don't see anyone else here. Right.
All right then.
We are now
Me too.
gonna head to Grand Trad.
Let's go.
Because we have two things to do. Many things to do in Grand Trad. The first is that we want to head all the way along here. All the way past this. All the way along here. And in there. Why? Well, because we've got some new stuff.
Closure.
Closure. Okay, so we've got the Abacus, which swaps between things. Increases damage against bird-type monsters. It's only 260. That's not a lot of damage. Bone Pulverizer. Significant decrease in damage. Brawn Breastplate. Increase max HP by 30%. Pretty huge. Okay. So we can make 2 of those if we want to, because we have 2 weighted mails. Astral Saint Fist. So you need Serene Fist, which we already have, Blessed Water, Graced Water, Heavenly Water. Strikes that hit multiple times will always hit the maximum amount. The Mirror Mail, which resists light damage. We only have one heavenly water. I mean, I think the Astral Saint Fist is better. Let me see. So that's 1, 1, 1. And then this used Grace, Water, and Bless. So I think one Brawn Breastplate and one Astral Saint's Fist. Yeah. So we'll purify that.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then Brawn Breastplate. Yeah.
Indeed.
That makes sense. Okay. Cool. Then the rest we can't make. Oh, we also had the bottom one at the bottom, which I completely missed because two at the bottom because they were hidden. So this is the same except it resists dark damage. Okay. And then half damage received from enemy ambush. Well, that'll never happen because the enemy would never ambush us because we always get the first hit, as you know. Yeah. Anyway. Moving on. We're going to head over here. And we're going to head down to this level. Because it's time to go to the shop. Because we are out of stuff. We're probably going to have to do the same in at least one of the other two. Probably both. Let's see.
I'm out of ideas.
Up here and in there. Wonderful. Hello.
What is it you...
I'm going to buy all your medicinal herbs. I'm going to buy all your medicine. I'm going to buy all your expensive medicine. That's a pretty big chunk. But yes, I am going to buy it all. I think it's very worth it in dungeons where you run out of MP. Actually, that's all we need, I think. I don't think we need to go anywhere else. I think that was it.
Stranger things have happened.
Okay. We do have a bit of spare money to spend if we want to. I kind of don't want to spend any, though.
All right.
I kind of want to just
Where
go
to?
somewhere immediately. Let's have a look at our followers here for a second. Is there anyone we need to get to another rank? It may be beneficial to get Stroll to rank 6. Yeah, because then he'll gain experience at a normal rate. Then we have 2 people who can sit out, which I think is beneficial for us. Hulkenberg to rank 6 as well would be the same. Then we'd have 2 who can sit out, although Hulkenberg being a tanky character is quite useful in a lot of situations, although we've used her tankiness a lot less recently. That's fine. Heisme is obviously out already. Juna is there. Maria. What's the next level on you, Maria? Increases healer inheritance. Yeah. Okay. So unless we're going to take you to 7, there's not a lot of reason to do Maria up front. Barden? I love how often we've got this care package. Like, oh yeah, fantastic. We've had it once. These don't matter. This is escape from battle. You shouldn't be in that situation. Rapid Swapper is actually probably really useful once we get a little bit more back row XP. And then, yeah. I don't think it really matters after that point. Okay. Brigitte we can't level, although we'd love to, and more we still need the extra archetypes to be able to get to the next couple of levels. Oh, you can now study Soul Hacker. I was just talking about that. That's fine. And Alonso, we also don't know where his next one is or how much it's going to cost us. But that's okay. And then Katharina, the same thing. Okay. I think we need to go back to the Gauntlet Runner and work out how many days we need. I think that's probably going to be the most sensible thing to do first. So.
Okay, what's the plan?
Route map. And days per thing, basically, is what we're looking at.
Now then.
So, if we were to head to here,
We have a pending.
that's 2 days.
It's your.
Okay. So that's going to take 2 days to get there. That's fine. We have other places here. So we have to go past you at some point.
Village.
Probably means we're going to go to that village to buy stuff.
Oh,
That's going to take a day. But we could potentially use an evening after it. Right? So it's only going to take the day to go there, not the day and the evening. So that's fine. There are no other Gauntlet Runners that we know of. Right. So at the most, we've got 2 days and a half.
All right, then.
Right? So 2 days and a half are locked in. Let's head to Eht Ria. It doesn't really matter where I want to go because I want to be in the Gauntlet Runner. I just want to be in the Gauntlet Runner from here. That's 2 days and a half. Let's go back here. And let's go and have a look at our route.
Right. Time
So.
for the old girl to shine.
Or I guess I should say 2 days and 1/2 day. Would be a better way of putting it.
Oh, I don't like that.
This
What?
is 2 days.
I should.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
but if you're-
4 days. Okay. 4 days and 1/2 day. Getting round to here,
All right.
that's 3 days. So that's 7 days and 1/2 day.
It's your.
Okay, 7 days and 1/2 day. I just want to double check there's no more gauntlet runners over here. Nope, nope, none over here, none in here, none here, none here. Right. 4 days and 1/2 day. Okay. That's worth just thinking about. Sorry, 7 days and 1/2 day. I don't know why I was saying 4 again. 7 days and 1/2 day. So that'll be plus. I also didn't buy on idle state. No. Anyway, 7 days and 1/2 day. So it takes us to the 28th. So by the 28th, we could have it all done. We have to leave by the 5th. No. No, this is the deadline to procure Dracodius. I guess we still need to leave then, because we need 5 days to travel to Altabury. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. That leaves us like 8 days spare. Okay. Interesting. Quests. Let's just go through these. So this is go here. Just fine. That is fine. Let's just study more of these things, which we need to level up things for. This is go here. Okay. That's fine. This one is again go here. This is find his relics, which will be in one of the dungeons in this area, and that's save the prince. Okay. That's not too bad. So, let's go back to our planned route thing. I know we're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But
Everyone is here.
let's go back here. I just want to check what the weather is.
Now then.
Tis something there.
Unless I need to look on a
yes.
different map for like the daily weather. Wait, which one is it? It's not Maneater's Grotto, it's this one.
Ah, I see.
So this one potentially could be okay. Because that's 2 away.
This place.
So that could be alright. The other option is doing, say, this one. Which is currently
That's
high
where you
heat,
want
but
to
we're going
go?
to have to sort that out anyway. And then this
And
one's
right
also
there's
high
a
heat right
ladder.
now. Yeah, I think it's probably
Going
worthwhile
And right there.
doing this
That's
if the
where you
weather
want
this
looks
place.
correct. I think that makes sense to me. But maybe it's worth doing one of these down here for a half day. The other thing, though, to think about is that doing the Malnovo one first has its own benefits. Because if we do the Malnovo one first, we know pretty much that we're going to get to her... I was going to say we're going to get to her thing. But we don't know what her thing is yet. Also, getting one with Juna could allow us to get, after battle, all party members recover a little HP, which would be incredible. Yeah, that would be incredible. Yeah. I think we need to go get the weather.
All right.
I think that's what we need to do.
Where to?
Let's just go to Grand Trad, because that's probably where we will end up
go.
going if we decide to travel. And let's just go get the weather here. I think that makes sense. It doesn't cost much at all to get it, so let's get it, and then we can work with proper information. Okay. Hello.
How about a
Yeah. It's only 250 reef, so let's pay.
Let's see.
So this
And
is
right
fine,
there's a
fine rain. So if we're going here, we have to go today. Okay. It's good info. Doesn't matter over here, because we're not going anywhere. Like, that's at least that's the plan. Although in theory, No, we're not going anywhere there. That's fine. This is heat non-stop. We have to use Edeni. This is heat non-stop currently, but it might change. Okay. Well, in which case we have to go. If we're going here, we have to go today, right? It's the only thing that makes sense. So we gotta go to Scoundrel's Hold. Yeah. Unless we're gonna go with inclement weather, Scoundrel's Hold today makes the most sense. Or unless we're gonna delay until the rain stops. That's the other option. But no, I think Scoundrel's Hold now makes sense for me. Okay. Let's do a little party sort out as well before we actually get going. By that, I'm meaning let's make sure we're all equipped with things that make sense. So first of all, I am going to switch you off of Wizard onto Healer, because I think that makes a lot of sense. We can also get the next level of Healer anyway, I think, like in just a tiny bit. Is that correct? Yes. Although, wait a second. Before we even go into there, let me just double check there's nothing weird going on. So what's this? This is Scoundrel's Hold. Yeah.
Want in on this?
The Scoundrel's Hold is a den for all sorts of riffraff. It was once the home of bandits. It's now since been claimed by a horde of goblins. Goblins drove away the bandits.
Really?
Wait a second. Yeah. Need to worry about this one-eyed Cycropos that's said to be in charge of the lot. Find the whole goblin horde would be a suicide mission. That's probably why the bounty is the Cycropus. Some of the goblin cronies are capable of using magic. Yeah, spears and bows aren't effective. Wait, did it say they are effective here? Yeah, they are effective here. Yeah. So, because it's goblins, we can't go healer. Because they will get mad. It means we have to go something else. What do we need? Let's try and work out what we need for level ups. So for us, if we want to follow the mage path, we're going to need assassin or... Well, that one we already have all the requirements for. So we need assassin for this. We could start leveling thief. Level thief, go into assassin afterwards. Or we could hard level thief and then just start from assassin. I think we hard level thief and then we go to assassin. By that I'm meaning we pay the XP for thief. Let's use... I have 23 heroes leaf of lives. Or of lights. That's crazy. Yeah. So thief.
I found new power.
Nice.
Good.
Again.
I'm still getting stronger.
And again. And again. And again. And again. This is why I don't like doing this, because it feels like I'm wasting things, but I think it is optimal to do this right now. Because I think that leveling that in the next dungeon would make a lot more sense, because we're not very good at the class. Thief.
New skills, new possibilities.
So that gives us Mood On, which gives us a medium dark move we can inherit anyway, which is inherently valuable. Increases our agility, which is also valuable. And it gives us access to Assassin. So let's level Assassin.
I see.
Yes, which we need for the second one here, whatever that is. If we want it, which, you know, I might. So let's level
I
it.
see.
Study.
Fascinating. This right here. Right.
Yes. Let's go.
I'm counting on you.
That's the power I seek.
Of course.
So be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as an adept thief. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength greater still, if thou art prepared to embrace lawlessness and chivalry in equal margin, then I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the thief.
Really?
So this is the power of the assassin's soul. I shall master it without being swallowed by the darkness. I shall never become a slave to power. I fight for all, seen and unseen.
Good.
Okay,
I'm still getting stronger.
that's fine. Now, I just want to check that we're in the right stuff. Also, we probably still want to be frontline. Although we could, in theory, run Assassin as backliner if we wanted to. Let me just skill inheritance here. Because we could run Botra, Blizza, Candera and be perfectly happy with our life. Yeah, we could. Botra, Kandera. Actually, I'll do it in order, the order I want. Yeah, I'm going to unlock Blizza. Kandera. Alright, we're a backline assassin. Len, I need to look at our equipment and just make sure we're correct here. Normal attacks become almighty affinity is interesting. I'm assuming this is what Heisme has, yeah. That is actually interesting because although they would have no weakness hit, it does give them an increased... it does give them the ability to hit through anything, basically. The other temptation is do this, which increases dark attack strength. But let's stick with the filleting katana. Cool. Strength plus 5. I don't need strength plus 5. I need... or maybe agility. Well, I don't know. It is high ranking here. Maybe it's okay. But I feel like I would be better off just giving someone else the strength plus 5 one. We could maybe steal this one from Stroll. Again. Yeah, magic hat is fine. Yeah. Okay. We'll be backliner. Stroll? It's been leveling Pugilist, but I don't know if I need him to level Pugilist. What do we need next? Do you just need it to be ranked max? Okay. We could potentially switch him back to Swordmaster. For facing goblins, the ability to kill large numbers of enemies at once is nice, and we could put him in heavier armor. Yeah, let's do that. Although, there is some cool stuff we could do with the multi-hit stuff that we just got. Let's switch here, and let's see what he's got equipped. So he has Guillotine Blade. I mean, this is what I want to level anyway. Increased damage against giant-type monsters, that's probably what we're fighting. Alabaster Mail, or the Brawn Breastplate, which is already equipped. No, you're going to use the Passionate Wraps. You're going to use the Claw Breakers, which increase strength. Yeah. That makes sense to me. And then you're going to use the Strength one. Yeah. So he's got an extra 17 strength here. Yeah, so he's pretty good. Okay. Let's do that for now. We may switch him for the boss, but that's fine. Because the boss seems like one where you don't want to kill every small thing. You, I think, are fine. I'm going to switch you to Commander.
My tactics shall turn this
Then switch you back to Magic Knight just to check that we're correct. Yeah, although the
oath of knighthood.
Spangenhelm I think I'm going to switch to this. Yeah. The automatically increased defense thing, people were saying, was what triggering my wizard ability as well, which makes a lot of sense. So, when we were wizard... in here. When we were a wizard, we had this one. So because we were getting auto defense at the start of combat, that was what was giving us 10, which makes a lot of sense. I could also inherit that for other classes, which might make a lot of sense as well for us. Anyway, so that's fine. Heisme, you're not an assassin anymore because you're maxed assassin. So I guess I want a level gunner again with you.
Reel and run, but my shots will fly true.
That's fine. And then you probably don't want the magic helmet. You probably would prefer the luck thing, to be honest. Yeah, and then this should be agility probably still, because you're all about dodging. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. And then you have to be in the back row as well for that. And on top of that, well, you're probably not going to be in the party, so there we go. Yeah, I'm going to figure out who's out the party. It can't be Juna or Eupha. You need to change your class, Juna. Means it's probably Stroll out the party, because he still gets some XP, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. You need to switch. Baker's one that you need, I think, right, for your next level? Let's go to Juna. Because Heisme was easy, because we'd already done his. So your next level, you need Faker rank 10. So yeah, you've got to do Faker here. Which means that you're going to be significantly weaker in combat for us. That's okay. We'll switch you over.
Even white lies can still weigh you down.
Is that the best we got? Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's the best you got. Sukukaja, I guess, is kind of useful. It gives you something that you can add to the party. And then this we can replace with... well, that, prevent ailments. And then all stats +3. Yeah, that seems pretty good. And then you're going to have to, as well, inherit some things. There we go. So, go back to Juna. You get to inherit 2 skills. Infernal Vortex. I can't inherit Cyclone because she never had it. Heavy magic fire damage to all targets is also interesting. Crimson Flame.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm going to take that. So that costs 42 MP. Oh, I guess I'll just stick with this then. Okay, that's fine. Then Eupha. You are currently a summoner. What's next need? What does the next level need? Magic Seeker. Oh, interesting. So she's going to go down Seeker. Huh. Okay. Well, I mean, you might as well stick in your current class for now, but because you need to go in Seeker, I'm going to teach you that.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All
right. So, there is a reason I'm doing this.
Of course.
Not because I want to switch her, but because I want to do something else. I hear the voices of past hero souls, O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art ready to see the world with new eyes, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Seeker.
I must.
The Seeker archetype, the gift of the people's faith in me. I shall use this power to rise to the occasion. Okay. So the main thing that this does is not switch her to the Seeker archetype, which is obviously what we've done. Actually, I can do it on this screen. The main thing it allows us to do is switch her back to Summoner, which means that it will automatically find her best equipment, which we couldn't do until we switched her in and out. Also, she's going to have unique outfits. I forgot. Yeah, these aren't really very good. Is there anything in Seeker I want you to have that might be useful for skill inheritance? Maybe Sweeping Slash? Maybe Tarukaja? Yeah, okay, it's probably not worth it very much, but I guess I'll give you... It's not worth it. You might as well just stick with what you got for now. There we go. And then her equipment is obviously unique, right? Yeah. Could see if there's a better crossier for her to use, but it's fine. All stats +3 is the robe. Seems reasonable. Magic +4 there. And here. You've already got it on. Seeing what I've got here, if anything else is useful. You got a bunch of igniters I'm ignoring. Okay, all stats +2 or agility +9. You've already got the agility +9 on. I guess I'll give you all stats +2. Maybe the archetypal ring, so you get more XP. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Although, actually, you know what? Let's swap Heizme. Heizme is going to use the archetypal ring, and she can use the agility ring. Why? Well, because Heizme is not in combat, so you might as well gain XP at like a higher rate. You could also give it to Stroll, but that's fine. Okay, I think that's our party. That's fine. Good. I want to do something this episode, so let's move forward. Oh, let's save. Yeah, I was trying to figure out whether I want to end the episode or like move forward, and I think I actually want to achieve something. So let's make a decision and let's at least do the first half of the trip.
Ah, capital. Everyone's here.
Wonderful.
Now then.
I want to go here, which is via a village as well that we can buy things from.
We'll face danger here.
Let's go.
We have a pending request there.
That's the cave with the bounty monster, yeah. How devious of it to masquerade as a bandit. Being it was a thieves' hideout, there may be treasure stashed inside, so let's keep an eye out.
Let's be off.
But remember, our primary objective is the bounty. Chase 2 rabbits and you'll catch neither.
It's your call.
I'll have to make camp for tonight, but we'll arrive tomorrow. The question is, can we make it back by tomorrow night? Just leave it to me, as long as you don't go dragging your feet, of course.
Let's
go.
off.
Then 'tis settled, would behoove us all to prepare ourselves even whilst on the road. Let's go.
Can you hear me?
Hello there, can you hear me? Neris's voice is echoing out of the runner phone. There's some sort of altar that's appeared in the lounge. Eupha said something about it possessing divine powers. So, give it a look. Praying at the altar. Eupha has arranged an altar in the lounge. Use it to dedicate a heartfelt prayer to another person, which may increase their maximum MP.
What to pick?
No?
Sorry.
What am I supposed to do at a time like this? Said Hulkenberg. Alright, we'll go see Hulkenberg. Oh, hey, Eupha. So she increases your tolerance? No, she increases your imagination. Okay, cool. There may also... Wait, are there any new books because of her? Also, hello.
I see you.
Every tribe has its differences right down to the way they mourn their losses. Spending time with Mustari really drove that home. I'd say I've led my wild life my own way, but there's still so much to learn. When will the world what will the world throw at me next? Okay. There are no new books. Okay. Eupha, not a book reader. Let's go in here. Whose handwriting is that? There are notes here about new potential recipes. Okay. Let's see how much that stew is. Loomberry, goldfish, mellow milk. So it's not an expensive one because Lumabees are free. The only problem is you have to get them. Okay. Uses physical attack power one time for all allies. Alsaberry wheat flour, Lord of the Lake. Lord of the Lake, you see. I need to do more fishing because we've already used our Lord of the Lake. Ah. That's unfortunate. Sweeter than poison. Cures an ally's poison. Finisher noodles. Just seeing what we're missing. So we're missing Lumabees. Or... We're missing Lumabees. Yeah, we did need 2 Giant's Ribs. Need a Giant's Rib for something down here as well, didn't we? No, we need Monster Bone. We only need 1 Giant's Rib. Okay. That's fine. And then this one needed Gauntlet Shrooms, Goldfish. Yeah, so the main things that we're missing are Lord of the Lake, the Altsbury Wheat Flour, which we know where that's going to be. That's going to be in Altsbury. We're also missing Lumabees, which we can get while traveling. Yeah, so we should be fine. Okay, in which case, I'm going to make them from top down. Let's do Holistic Whitefish Platter. A sumptuous delicacy that tantalizes the tongue and nourishes the body.
Let's check.
That's the dish Stroll wanted to make. Wait here, I'll go get him.
Hey,
Tell me, Graham, do you like fish dishes? Some people are repulsed by the smell of fish, but I say if you cook it well, that shouldn't be an issue.
well,
Then again, you seem like the type who enjoys just about anything. I began preparing the food with Stroll.
is this right?
You have to ensure the heat is distributed evenly to its center, but if you take too much time with it, one side will be burnt to a crisp. Nicely done, it's almost there. Just look at that sear, really adds to the appeal.
Speaking of,
I picked up some herbs from the market the other day. We used to harvest them a lot back in my hometown because they smelled great. Don't worry, I guarantee you will like the taste. Amazing, we made a refreshing mouth-watering dish. It's a holistic whitefish platter. Just look how it glistens. Not half bad, I'd say. Nice. Okay, we're getting there. And now, let's go find Hulkenberg, who should be on the middle deck. By that. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I've already done that. Okay. I was gonna say I haven't had a wash today, but no, we have. This is still like a crazy idea for like how they do the outside of this. It looks odd. It's not perfect, but it definitely gives you the feeling of moving. Hello. The more delicious the food, the more energy I have. I love a good fight after a good meal. And cook, provided it's not too complex. Preparing your own meals is its own reward. Let's do a save here as well before we speak to her, because it could lead us into combat. Right. Hello.
Well met.
We have the spear, our sole means of dispatching Luis. 'Tis a precious tool indeed. Now is the time for prudence. We strengthen our arm before the thrust.
Say,
I apologize for being so absorbed in personal thoughts at a time like this. I'd like to talk them through if you would lend an ear. Yeah,
I thank you.
thank you. In truth, I feel I've come to a decision.
And then...
You recall we talked about my one-time compatriot, Rodanth. I've decided to challenge the Knight Commander to a duel. I seek only to correct him, but I know he is not a man easily persuaded by words alone.
'Tis settled.
We are warriors. As such, it is only through battle that he will be shown the error of his ways. A bold move. That's quite a bold move.
Yes.
Certainly. I realized nothing more underhanded would surely be... I realized anything more underhanded would surely backfire. It could not have ended any other way, really. To that end, any knight who prizes their honor would never risk the shame of refusing a challenge, and my would-be opponent is the Knight Commander himself. Were I to throw down the gauntlet in public, he could scarcely deny me.
Say,
Do you recall the broken sword from the other day? Sparked a realization. This is a problem only blades can solve.
and so...
And indeed, in the tally of all our previous bouts, we stand even. Seems a fine opportunity to settle things once and for all. You've got this.
Right.
I know you can win this, Hulkenberg.
I thank you.
We still have our mission to complete. Rest assured I cannot lose. I will accept no less than victory. And besides, I would duel Rodanth for the people, yes, but even more so I would take measure of myself. He is single-minded, as much now as he was then. Once, he decided on rising to the knighthood's peaks, so indeed he did, by whatever means necessary. While I issued family honor to pursue knightly calling, and when that was lost to me I sought the prince. My shifting purposes weakened the path beneath my feet. I have been long mortified at the truant I saw in the mirror, and long did that feeling fester in my heart. But no longer do I stand ashamed. My path, however serpentine, has led me to you all, and to the woman I am today.
If so,
The lack of doubt does not make one strong, nor does it make one right. I shall face him headlong, surpass him in ability, and right his ways. I know you can do it.
Yeah.
I know you can do it, Hulkenberg. Indeed, I am not the woman I was, and as proof thereof, 'tis only right that my foe should be Rodanth.
say,
I have a request. I want you to be my witness for the duel. Only if only to witness your victory.
Certainly.
Accept, so I can witness the rightful victor. Aha, of course. With you to bear witness, somehow I feel I cannot lose. But the duel must be fair in all things. No matter what happens, I ask for your impartiality. I can sense Hulkenberg's strong resolve and extraordinary trust.
Witness my struggle and I shall stand victorious.
Oh, we can put her in the back line now if we want to as well. Which is not that we want to, but that's interesting. Yeah, also, I think we've agreed by being her witness to effectively be what I think they would call a second in a duel, as in, if they agree a time for a duel and she doesn't show up, we, you know, have to take her place. So, yeah, hopefully she shows up.
all right.
I shall propose the duel to Rodanth in the days to come. Call upon me when it is convenient to you, or for you. And in the meantime, I've many preparations to make. 'Tis a hungry business, all this thinking. Fortunately, I have just the thing. My prized cache of tender fermented meat. You would be hard-pressed to find meat this soft, pungent, and ripened anywhere else. Here, as a token of thanks, take some, I insist. Lovely. As it declined Hulkenberg's offer as politely as I could, and we made our ways back to the other. Or to the others. Cool.
Coming into view is the village of Ligno, a frequent stop for capital-bound peddlers and merchants, experienced traders who have withstood the trials of all the world's cultures and customs, gather here with rare goods found nowhere else. Though the village has waned in light of the influx of monsters, it remains an important hub of commerce. Here in this corner of the world, the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
Giving it some thought?
There's something here. Want to make a quick detour before we continue on? Yeah. Ligno. I must say, this village is unusually lively. There's a lot of strong people from different tribes. Yes, merchants en route to the capital tend to stop here first, so that doesn't surprise me. Feels more like a mercantile commonwealth than a traditional village with a lord. Oh, I bet we could find some rare goods here. Do you think they have perfume? There's been a strange odor in the Gauntlet Runner I'd like to combat. I say, are you accusing my Gauntlet Runner of being stinky? 'Tis not your Gauntlet Runner.
Let's go.
I see a shopkeeper. Let's go shopping before we start a brawl. Let's ask about the village. This place may not be as big as Grand Trad, but we've our fair share of goods. Perhaps best of all, we've no snobbish nobles or regulators in these parts. Of course, that tends to attract unsavory types and fugitives from all over the place. I bet you fall into that camp, right?
No.
How dare you? What would give you that impression?
I see.
Well, he's not far off the mark. The tournament. Tons of people coming through here spouting ridiculous lies about becoming king. Most of them were scoundrels trying to pawn dodgy wares at dodgier prices.
I see.
Seems like everyone here is real business oriented. Perhaps giving them my name would get us better prices on what we sell. Small talk. You wanna know why it's so noisy here? It's all those heroes itching to regale us with tales of their heroic travels. So go on, what's your story?
That's...
Well, the story of our trip is kinda... You don't really have to tell me, lass. I'm sure you have your reasons, just as I have mine. Don't worry, my lips are sealed. Bye. Gold bullion. Used while bathing to increase protagonist luck by 2. Yeah. Milk and sugar. Well, I'm going to buy up milk just because we're a little low. I'm going to buy some sugar as well. I know we can make a lot of meals with those. And I'm going to buy all 10 of these. It's probably overkill. Oh, what are these? MP each turn on a mace. These are incredible. They are 300,000 each. Golden armor also 300,000. I mean, these are great. Don't get me wrong, these are all great. They're too expensive though. Yeah, I mean, I did just buy, you know, 10 gold bullion things to bathe in, but let's not worry about that. These are too expensive. We may come back. But it also cost us nothing to go here. Let's keep going.
Hey.
Let's do that. The Gauntlet Runner arrives at an encampment, and sensing no imminent threats, they breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
Arid camp.
All right then.
Olumibi. And Ligno, a settlement that merchants en route to the capital always visit. Is a good place for exchange of peddlers who pay for their lodging fees with regional specialty goods, which in turn allow other peddlers to procure and stock up on rare goods from faraway lands. The village's history is actually rather short, as the entire community moves to a safer location whenever war endangers the village. Should the increasing monster attacks of recent years continue, the village may very well one day disappear. Okay, we got 2 who want to speak to us, we got 2 things to do. Interesting, and then, well, they don't actually want to speak to us, there's things to do. Any followers available? No, no followers available. Okay, cool. Well, with that then, actually I just realized something. Before I do that, I realized something important. You've got the lightning glaive on. You need to be on that thing. I know it's worse, but it literally said pierce attacks were good. Actually, she might actually have a pierce attack. In which case, never mind, you're fine to be on lightning glaive, because she has pierce attack as in her archetype, right? Yeah, never mind. Anyway, getting distracted. Right, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.